Okay, we're going to do a new recording here. All right, good afternoon. It is Wednesday, January 31st, the last day of the month, and I love it. I love the last day of the month. I think about sports, and I think about the fourth quarter, and I think about finishing hard. And then I think about that night watching game film and getting up the next day and going to practice and launching the new month a little bit better, a little bit wiser, with a little bit more tenacity. So I am coming back from Boca, Florida, just on fire. How many of you have some fire in your soul and you are ready to attack this ketone conversation? So what I want to do is just tell you a little bit about me. I was a personal trainer, training probably 9 hours a day, but I knew that 80% of people's transformation actually happened with their nutrition. So then I would come home and I'd spend about another 5 hours making nutrition programs. So I am a sports performance certified nutritionist. And I also spent about 5 years in the figure bodybuilding industry, coaching athletes to stage, getting them absolutely as lean as possible, not always the healthiest. And in the leanest point of my career and winning on stage, my cholesterol was the highest and my doctor was almost about to put me on medication. So don't mistake athletic lean with health. And part of that was part of my decision in kind of exiting that extreme season of my life. And I just wanted to really get healthy and feel good. And I was really struggling mentally with food. I had came from a paradigm where I was eating 5 or 6 times a day, counting calories like a nut, measuring out food, calculating macros. I was just struggling. It was all about obsession, and I desperately wanted to have balance, moderation, feel good, but still look good without being neurotic, okay? And that's about the time where good friend of mine, call him my brother, I think he calls me sister from another mister, I don't know, but he was my mentor. We had worked together, and Brian James gave me a text, and it simply said, "What do you know about ketones and ketosis?" And I swear if he would have said, "Hey, I have an opportunity for you," I would have said, "Get out." Not looking for an opportunity, just had to run a gamut with MLM, because honestly, I do believe, that we all have vehicles and everybody should attach some kind of side residual income. But I wasn't excited about running that gamut with the preconceived notions that I had. So my journey began with the drink. My journey began with the authentic experience of taking ketones. And once I got that in my body, and once I realized I didn't have to feed anymore, I didn't have to pulse food anymore, I wasn't having these blood sugar dips all throughout the day and feeling hangry and moody and like a roller coaster, I quit working out 2 hours a day every day. I started doing intermittent fasting with the ketos and keto cream. I started eating 2 to 3 meals a day. And this has been the most liberating lifestyle I've seen, found in all my years in the health industry. And I, was at the round table before the company began, and they just kept sending me those little white packets, and I'd walk into the gym and I'd pass them around, and I got kicked out of one gym. But I went into another one, and, it was the same feedback every time. What is this? Oh my gosh. Not another caffeine stimulant, but something that just made you feel like the best version of yourself. The appetite suppression, the mental clarity, the energy. You just heard from Dr. Heather in a 101. You know what it does. But for me, at that time in my life, I was a new mama. I was paying a gym cut. I was paying a babysitter, and somebody else was getting to hold my baby. And I've always been one. I've had an entrepreneurial spirit since I was young. And if I love something, if I'm passionate about something, I want to wake up and do it every day. I want to talk about it all the time. And so for me, it was a no-brainer. Innovative technology, something that was disrupting the marketplace, something where every time I passed it out to somebody, they were thanking me and they were excited and they were getting on nutrition plans and going to the gyms without me writing them or telling them to. It was a no-brainer because my heart and passion is for people's transformations. And 3 years ago, brought it to market, and now I have a new passion. And that's to help people be able to have wealth. And what I mean by wealth isn't what's in your wallet. It's the options that are in front of you. It's if you don't want to go sit at a desk job, if you don't want to pay a daycare, if you want to take your 5-year-old with you on an airplane to your work conference and put her in the kids' camp, take her out, walk over to the beach together, put her back in, that's wealth. That's a dream come true to me. She's out of school next week. It wasn't that warm in Florida. I'm sitting here thinking where's somewhere warmer we could get on a plane and go to. Y'all, it's not necessarily the money, but the money affords you options and freedom. And I am all about that. So let me share with you today how you can get in where you fit in. Because if anybody would have pushed a business on me at the time, I wasn't down with that. But I just kept drinking and I just kept seeing more freedom as I shared it. So listen, if you've had an unbelievable experience with Keto OS, here are your options. You can be a customer. You can be a SmartShip customer. And being a SmartShip customer means it's coming to you every month and you can get 22% off your ketones. That's ridiculous because we are category king in the marketplace. We're the ones who brought it to the marketplace. We're the ones optimizing, patenting. Anybody following our tail right now with the keto buzzword and conversation, I dare you to try that and test your blood and see how it measures up. Like, I'm not selling you on it. It doesn't. No, nothing right now compares to what we have except people talking, saying they do. Just, I want you to test it for yourself. There's a big difference in quality. And if you go to our Facebook page, Brian Underwood on Prove It did an amazing live last night talking about category king and being the first ones in a blue ocean atmosphere. So check that out. So you got your SmartShip. And listen, if you want to earn free product because you love this, just like I do, all you have to do, you don't even have to have a business. You can still set up a link as a SmartShip customer. And every month when you share this conversation with 2 people and get them on SmartShip, you'll get the average of those orders in what we call Prove It Bucks, and you can get your product for free. It's beautiful. This conversation, it's for every one promoter that I have wanting a full-time career out of this, I got 10 customers who just want to be on SmartShip, get a discount, and earn free product. And if that's you, welcome to our community. You can do that here. We love you all the same. If you're like me and you were feeling just torn, or let's say mommy shame, or bored, listen, I'm a former collegiate athlete. I coached women's basketball in college. I was a strength and conditioning coach. This is the closest thing I've ever got to that atmosphere where I feel like the harder I play, the chances of me winning are greater. I've been in dead-end jobs where it didn't matter how many hours I put in, how many sales I make, I got the same cut. I was capped. My personality, I can't do it. I want challenges. I want to be pushed. I want to grow. I want goals. I want targets. I don't want somebody else getting to dip into, what I have and cap me if I'm working harder. So as a woman, this is a dream job. I am sitting here at home working from my desk. I will shut down my work at 3:30 and I will go pick up my daughter with a smiley face from school. And all I'm doing is talking about something that I love and chasing my own personal goals for how big I want to carry this conversation out into the marketplace. It is a freaking beautiful business. Okay, so if you're thinking today that you love this enough that you might just want to share it and get paid and get rewarded, then get back with the person who shared that experience with you. Okay, our whole entire system is set on about 3 things when you first come in. Number 1, we offer a 10-day experience because, like I said, if somebody would have offered me an opportunity first, I don't want to do that MLM thing. I just don't. But let me tell you, that MLM thing, that community-based marketing, I think it's the greatest business model in the world. And I think people are nuts not doing it in this day and age with residual income. I think everybody needs to move to it. And if you really listen to, top people in the industry, those in the, cutting edge tech world, they're pointing to that. It's all about having an amazing, innovative product, community, and believing really in this industry. And then the rest is yourself, believing in yourself. And that's why every event we have, we bring in top specialists to talk about personal development. So with that being said, you can come in, and here's what I coach. If you're brand new today, if you are, we have a 20% off sale going on right now on the promoter packs, and that's ridiculous. As a coach, my first goal for you is to unload that experience pack and get those experiences out into the marketplace. So really, Melissa Weaver, let's say it's your first day on the job today, or let's say you just brought in a brand new business partner who's like, I want to crush this. I want to make 10K, 20K a month. Like, let's go. If that's what they want to do, then coach them. Hold up that drink right there on Facebook, smile, and say their authentic experience. Before I took this, I was struggling in the afternoons when my kids came in. I was cranky. I had no energy, and I didn't feel like a good mom. And now 30 minutes before I pick my kids up, I drink this drink, and I am Superwoman. And my kids love me, and I can put up with their whines, and I am living on a different peaceful level, okay? Authentic experience, good story. Let me tell you, don't be, hey, come buy my ketones. Come join me on my team. Great opportunity here. Don't be that. Everybody is inspired by stories, storytelling. So that's why we give a 10-day experience to help people create their authentic story. And then you, as their coach, help them share that, all right? And then just simply say, hey, don't even say message me. Just smile. People aren't idiots. They'll reach out to you if they want energy too. Those moms who feel the exact same way you do will reach out saying, what is that? And then all you do from there is same thing that Brian James did to me. What do you know about ketones and ketosis? Here's a video. I got a 10-day experience for you. So when you buy that promoter pack at 20% off today, you get those 10-day experiences out into your community. You hold people's hands as they take it, and then they find out what flavor they like, and then you get them in where they fit in. As a raving fan, somebody on SmartShip, somebody who wants to earn free product, somebody who wants to freak out of their job. All right? That was me. So I'm really glad I was told about this opportunity. But get people in where they fit in. Do you know how they fit in? Do you know where they fit in? It's by having a personal conversation and getting to know them. Getting to know, are they here for health needs? Are they here for life needs? How would you know if you're just texting them? Get on the phone, get on a Zoom, go have coffee, just hear their voice and really love people and meet them at their needs. And that's what our community is all about. So 20% off today. If you've been having those conversations, it's time to ask. It's time to step up and ask, because if I was on the brink of it and I didn't find out about this 20% off sale, well, I'd just be mad at you. So, and then tonight, listen, we're entering a new wave right here. I'm so excited because I feel like I'm about to watch this wheel turn again. Okay, 3 years ago, asked people, what do you know about ketones and ketosis? And they were like, that's unhealthy, you know? And then they'd be like, not eat carbs, that's not healthy. Oh, that'll be liver. Oh, that's my doctor won't. Like, people knew nothing about it. And now it's the number one Google, diet this year. Okay, so it's come a long way in 3 years. Do you realize what we're getting ready to do with the keto reboot? We are about to bring, do you know about, the keto reboot? Do you know about, a ketone wash, like a flush? Do you know about that? We're going to start fasting, 60-hour wash, like all these new phrases, words. We're bringing that into the marketplace just like we did, what do you know about ketones and ketosis? And we are going to be able to take people through something that they've never been able to do on their own by themselves. Okay, I just feel like it's this new wave and it's a great time to come in on this business. So N8 Reboot, I want you to put it in your calendar, write it down. Even if, you're just a SmartShip customer right now, this applies to you too. Get on the Prove It page tonight at 10 o'clock Eastern time. That's 9 Central time. And Brian Underwood and Rob DeBoer are going to go over the N8 Reboot coming up. So like Dr. Heather said, you want to order that kit. You want to get everything in that kit. So on February 11th, as a community, whether you're a customer or a promoter, we're all doing it together. I'm going to go grab so many new people who have never even tried ketones and ask them to do this 60-hour reboot with me. I want my whole family on it. I want people to experience it. So this is you creating community. This is you creating tribe. And guess what? You just get rewarded here the more you create a tribe and help people. It's amazing. So get on there for the info. Right now, we have a promo going on. It started Sunday night, January 28th, and it's going to end this next Sunday night. For every 1,500 in new volume, and it has to be a minimum of 2 people. So it can be a customer, promoter, 2 customers, 2 promoters. All right, you get $250 bonus. If you're just beginning your journey here, you've got $250 coming to you if you hit the GoPro in your first 14 days, which is like a promoter and a customer or 2. And then you get another $500 if you hit the MVP in your first 30 days, which is like 2 teammates, 2 people wanting to join you in this conversation, and 4 or 5 customer orders. But think about all the sales today and the reboot kit that people can get if you're just excited about giving people that opportunity to reset at the beginning of the month. Like, it's just abundance going on right now. And then the other thing I want to focus on is just the events coming up. Okay, in your back office, you've got the VIP Passport under Events tab. And I'd put that in because it gets you a lot of benefits. They're listed. And then the dates that you may want to look out for is May 24th through 27th, Keto Academy, and more coming up. You don't have to know about ketones or ketosis. You don't have to know about this business. You just have to get that pack, get experiences out, and get yourself to the training, okay? That's it. You don't have to know nothing. I see people just floor through the rewards program here. without knowing even how to say ketone, okay? Like half the girls on my team from the South said like, or Stephanie, it's like ketos or ketones. And they were filling up rooms drinking this stuff, okay? Don't be a medical professional if you aren't one. Don't be a fitness expert if you aren't one. Just get people together and get this down throat and share how they get it, okay? But you don't want to miss events, and especially Keto Academy. It will validate your belief. Listen, everybody's going to be drinking Keto Max in 1 to 2 years anyway. It's this business model that expedites it. So you can be either on the boat, sharing it and getting rewarded for that, or you can take it, or you can just wait and watch it blow up our world. It is in China right now. Okay. It is in Canada. It is in Australia. It is in the US. So we're just getting more and more ahead and innovative out front. So I'm excited about it. The number one thing, if you come into this business and you want to grow a team and lead people and work with people and motivate people and help people and watch their lives change, if you want to be a part of that, then you got to be at More. Because I'll tell you what, I came in on fire after seeing so many people's results about the ketones, and my business outgrew me. Do you know what that means? I wasn't mature enough to handle the people and the weight of success. And as to be expected, at every point in your business, the more excited you are about the conversation, the more mess you're going to create, the more you're going to have to get yourself up in the morning and read The Pursuit. Brian, my business partner, sent this to me for, I think, my birthday or Christmas. We care about each other's personal development and adaptability to be able to work with hundreds of people because we accidentally got so excited about the conversation. That's the ripple effect we created. Right now, I'm reading Faith in the Spotlight by Megan Alexander. It's amazing. Today, she was talking about how everybody needs mentors, and she was talking about seizing the opportunity. And I'm going to read to you what I read this morning to start my day as we close out this Zoom. William Arthur Ward said, "Opportunities are like sunrises. If you wait too long, you miss them." Right? I can tell you I missed the sunrise in Florida because I slept through it. But all the same, if you wait too long, you miss it. Ecclesiastes 9:7-10. Make the most of each day. Whatever turns up, grab it and do it, and heartily. This is your time, for life is short. I don't know about you, but I found something that makes me feel alive. And I find that when I give it to people, it makes them feel alive. And I find that a lot of people who end up sharing this conversation and being a part of our community are feeling alive in life. And that really, really excites me. I was talking to somebody yesterday. I said, "How's your job?" I said, "It's a job. Nobody loves their job." I was like, oh no, I love my job. I really love my job. I just wake up excited. And on the days I don't, I know that I just need to be consistent and show up. And those days pop back up again where I get just like a new person joining my business with a new big why that excites me and it refuels me. So it's never ending fun here. I'm going to let you all go because we've got work to do. It's the last day of the month. Things are 20% off. And I've got a lot of people to go talk to, and I'm sure you do too. So thank you for joining in today. And remember, you can head over, I think right now, to the Prove It Facebook page and ask any questions that you have on the product to Dr. Heather, who is doing a live with the specialist. Have a good one.